Vegas at you.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. I've got to make this a short one. I got a last-minute speech in Atlanta I got to do, so I got a plane leaving like a minute from now, so I got to get going. But we do our weekly update for our clients to just kind of let you know how things went for the week. Although we're here every single day and we update day by day, that's just kind of for fun. Really, week by week is more reasonable. We don't have to check in on our retirement investments every single day. So today, very active. It is the start of the earnings season. I said yesterday, if you weren't going to miss a day, today was the day you didn't want to miss. The earnings came out. JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, PNC, all coming out with earnings. And very interesting what we have there. So we'll go over to the charts here. Well, we'll try to. There we go. We'll go over to the charts. This is the S&P that you have on the screen. For the day, the S&P was down by 7. Okay, so the banking stocks, your semiconductor stocks, they were all down on the day, even though earnings were good. We'll get to that in a minute. The bank stocks basically did okay, but investors chose to sell and take profits into that news, which caused a small decline on the S&P. If we go over to the Dow, I believe that was down 119. Yeah, Dow was down 119. Not a big deal. We're moving out of this time correction that we've talked about all week, so no problem there. And the Nasdaq was also down a little bit. I believe, no, I don't know, down 33 on the day. Financials and tech, the weaker portion of the market, so not bad. Where's this weakness coming from? Well, the banks were lower on the day. We'll start with JP Morgan. There we go. JP Morgan was down almost 3%. Look at this reversal. If you follow charts here, this is showing you that the stock started higher on the day and sold off all day, erasing all these previous days. So quite a bit of weakness there, in my opinion, for the banking stocks. Wells Fargo, no surprise, that stock has been weak. It continues to be weak. It is just off of 7-month lows. So that one will grab some media news, media attention if it does trade down to those lows. Citigroup reported earnings as well. Look, the earnings weren't bad. Actually, trading profits on Citigroup were like 38% higher. So these guys trading the equity markets, that's where they're making a lot of their money. JP Morgan trading profits were higher by 15%. That all came from equity prices as well. So I come from that background, so I tend to focus on that metric a little bit more. That trading profit that the company makes. This is not profits that they make from, you know, bank fees and asset management fees. This is the profits they make from placing trades in more ways than one. So JP Morgan did well, earnings, revenue better than expected. Wells Fargo was sort of mixed overall if you follow those earnings. Citigroup basically all good there as well. The trading profits were good as well, but the stock was down 1.5% on the day. And lastly, PNC down over 4% on the day. Same thing, they reported earnings. There's going to be a lot more of this. This is the beginning of earnings season here, so you're going to expect to see some wild days. I told you the time correction portion of what we're doing is officially over. There is no more time correction. We are going back into price movement where the markets will begin to move back and forth in a general direction there. So I feel like it's a little bit weak. I said that all week, that it just kind of feels like the direction maybe to the downside in the short term, but we'll see. As far as your investments for the week, some of the things you may be looking at in your portfolio, energy killed it this week, broke out of this range. If you don't really follow along with technical analysis, that's cool, but energy broke out of this range, looked really, really good, and even finished really strong. So very excited about that one throughout the week. Tech also had a great week as well. If we look around, I mean, some of the other stuff is sort of flat, not a lot. Commodities and energy were the big ones this week as far as the biggest gainers in your accounts, the things that really helped kind of, you know, do well for you. If that keeps up, of course, we'll rebalance for you. We'll make sure we take care of everything there. Other than that, there's not really much to mention. REITs were still kind of weak if you have those in your account. And bonds, you know, or sorry, small cap, mid cap stocks, all a little bit weak on the day, but thanks to the energy and the tech and commodity space, we may be doing a little rebalancing. You'll see that in your portfolios as we do that. That's about it. I wanted to keep this one short. I do have to go. I'll probably post something on the YouTube community along the way, see what I can do. But otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope everything's going well for you, and we'll talk to you soon.